top.
In my tab top.
My tab top. That's something I will say though about Nintendo is for the most part they're like really good at sequels. I feel like they are good at building upon ideas that they've introduced in previous games, you know?
Yeah.
And not just for Animal Crossing, I mean with a lot of their games.
Oh no, yeah. Like I mean, like hell, look at their Mario's, and then even for like Zelda, look where Breath of the Wild came from.
Yeah, and I feel like the first time they introduced a mechanic in a game is the worst that mechanic will ever be, and then in later games it's going to be more well thought out. So even in the next Animal Crossing, years down the line, you might have a lot more freedom and things might work even better when it comes to like designing your whole island or town or whatever it's going to be.
Right, they'll have it to where you can like actually, maybe change how the walls look of like the different levels and stuff instead of it just being like dirt and looking like a canyon. Maybe you can have a wood wall and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Twitch app is not working. Why?
Fuck you, Twitch. Why you hate me?
I just want this so I can pull up chat.
Same reason everybody hates you, Mike. You're ugly. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's all you had to say. I knew that.
I got the ugly.
I got the ugly.
What do you mean that there was a Wait, what? Error with loading followed channel?
Error with what? Brian, what?
I don't know. Twitch doesn't want.
Are you even saying?
I guess I can't pull it up.
Pulls up just fine for me, except I have this same ad that I always get of this girl who I don't know, but apparently she's a Twitch streamer, and she got that one kid to do her emotes, and now she's successful. Well, good for you! Maybe if I had a small boy with glasses to do my emotes, I too would be successful. Did you ever think of that? Yeah, probably not.
Okay, well, I pulled it up on my phone.
Yeah,
so we'll just...
it's working. We're up. That was a bad place to cut that off. Maybe if I had a small boy.
Sorry, Mike. Did you
Anyway,
did you want to elaborate on that?
Nah, not really. No. Nice. I'm good. The inside of my left cheek hurts. I do not know why. So, Brian.
Time. Yeah.
It's been like fucking 2 weeks, and now we gotta do a class trial. How scale of 1 to 10? How do you think that's gonna go?
Oh, it's gonna be a rough one. Because I mean, I think I kind of briefly remember what happened.
I think I remember what happened, but the problem is this is one of the trials that like I have the least idea of like who done it. Like I know we were playing around the idea of Sakura killing herself. I know that there's weird shit going on with Hero, even Hina.
Yeah, Hina's like fucking done with, who was it, Bakia and Genocide?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna, we'll go through the doors and then we'll get a chance to like look at all the shit and try to remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, because we can look through the notes, right?
Yeah, we can. It'll give you the option before the trial actually starts, and you can go through the entire file. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another. All fucking 5 of us. And then...
the ultimate martial arts! A locked room murder mystery.
What?
What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Oh god.
Wow.
No. No.
Wow. Good.
Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
No, it turns psychotic.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD.
XD.
Well, that's just plain creepy. Oh,
Well?
shut up. Shut up, TV. No, stop.
TV, no! TV, no! We just hear you scream and then we never hear from you again. Like, Brian? What happened, dude?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? T-line T.
T-line D.
I don't know how you would say that one. He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I mean, like, I like how this is just breaking the fourth wall completely. It's because, like, these characters are talking, but I guess they can see his emoticons.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. Ooh, face. Fucking Mo back in the day used to do that fucking like emoticon all the time.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'll see you all down there. Kirby left, up, right.
I remember back in like middle school when like drawing Kirby with like the symbols was like the hottest thing.
Right. It was like if you were cool, you knew how to do this.
Yeah, right. Like putting boobs on a calculator.
Right.
What the hell was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys.
Ooh, tell him, Nina.
How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
It gets easier.
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
Good save.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt, one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. That is true. And that person is here? Is that how this game works? That person is one of us? Like, why is he still so surprised that people among him have the capability of killing people? This is like the fourth time this has happened. He's like, it's one of us has killed somebody? It's impossible.
Keep up, honey. It's okay. Yes, that's been going on.
Jesus.
Don't look at me!
I said it before, and I'll say it again. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
You got me on the counter.
The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Yeah, yes. I know.
Yeah.
You think you're smart? But because I didn't do it, how many times do I have to tell you? More times would be good.
How can you just stand there and you say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Hey,
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going.
Good point.
Oh, you didn't look for any coins, Mike.
I don't even need them, Brian. All our friends are dead. Oh, I should be reading this. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. Except like Makoto's saying all this out loud, and everyone's like, Makoto, shut up!
Shut up, dude. We're trying to brace ourselves.
We watched the doors close. felt it begin its sinister descent. Doot doot doo doo doot doot doo doot. I really wish it had music. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, then back up a little bit and then lower again. It had to stop at floor 7 for a bit when someone else got on. They got off at floor 4. And as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again.
Just the 6 of you, huh? Really?
Yeah. Everyone else is dead.
That's so awful. You must be so lonely.
No, I'm fine. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with no less classmates again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
At this point, I would welcome that.
Now then.
Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
I want it. And
Dude,
so,
that must be like,
what?
I was say that must be haunted. Like just standing there, like in your seat, just like looking next to you, like damn, someone used to stand right next to me.
Yeah, right. I also like how they always say find your seats, but we're all just standing around. There are no seats. And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment. Oh, this shit again. A deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly faith, a deadly crush rob. It's really deadly. Guys, you don't understand how deadly it is. Alright, let us open e-handbook and go back through these shits here. So, the victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Presumably from poison. A chair had been jammed against the door within the rec room, blocking access from the outside. It is believed that the killer did this to create a locked room scenario. Classic.
Got him.
Got him! Sakura was found dead seated in a chair, slumping forward. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there was no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. Except for, probably poison. A bloodstain was found in front of the shelf of magazines. The blood is presumed to be Sakura's, but what do we know? We don't test blood here. There is currently no explanation for how a bloodstain would have appeared so far away from where the victim was found. Unless, they were hit there and they moved to the chair. But that's impossible, right?
Was it Sakura just smacked her head on the magazine cabinet and just blood everywhere?
At this point, I wouldn't doubt it. She was probably trying to get one of those muscle magazines and then hit her head and ah!
It's all the way at the bottom. God
Well,
damn
what if
it.
no one was involved in this? It was just a really bad day for Sakura. Just oh, I bumped my head. Oh, I hit it on the glass jar. Oh my god, my protein's poisoned.
It's like some Three Stooges
I gotta put this chair in front of the door so no one sees me because this is embarrassing. At one point, Aoi had been injured and taken to the nurse's office. After she was taken care of, she gave a piece of candy to Sakura, which had this type of wrapper. According to Ai, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it had become available, so obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. That's right, I did forget about the candy.
Yeah, I did too.
And
didn't Hero have a wrapper on?
Yeah, Hero had a candy wrapper that fell out of his pocket, and he was like, I don't know, I'm holding it for a friend. There were pieces of red glass scattered near the table in the rec room. After finding the top and bottom pieces, it was concluded that the shards must have come from a bottle. A bottle with this thing in it. Monokuma figure was found laying on the rec room floor. It would fit roughly in the palm of your hand. Monokuma bottles. There are a number of red bottles on a shelf in the rec room. Inside each bottle is a Monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. What do you mean unknown correlation? They all have chess pieces. And also 2 of them are missing.
Oh yeah. I didn't think. Oh.
Which tracks,
didn't know
right?
that.
Because when we collected all the glass, didn't we determine that it was heavier than one of these full bottles?
Yeah. So the bottle came from another area. Didn't it come from like the other room though?
The chem lab?
Yeah. Didn't
Well,
they like
it's
determine like, the
possible,
bottles were
but there's
swapped?
2 missing bottles here, so it's also possible that 2 bottles were used. Or at the very least, another bottle went missing. I don't know if it was also used, but... Empty protein drink. An empty protein drink was found near the rec room door. The container had a label reading Chem A2. Shards of glass from the window that was broken to get into the room were found both around and underneath the container.
A1's better. I'm just saying.
Oh, good steak sauce. A fresh handprint was found inside the rec room's open locker. Since the locker was open before they opened the locked room, there's no way someone was hiding in there before they arrived.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She had slid these notes underneath each person's room door. Byakuya confirmed that he received Sakura's note, but also claimed that he never went to see her, and in fact, had not seen her at all that day. He can't see anything. He didn't have his glasses. Toko confirmed that she received Sakura's note, but also claimed that she never went to see her. She was too busy jilling off.
I see, because like genocide Jill.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
see
You
what
got
did
it.
there.
It's clever. It's jokes. That's what you get when
You
you come
smart
here.
guy.
You get jokes. A small bit of garbage accidentally fell out of Yasuhiro's pocket. It was a piece of paper with red polka dots on it. Oh.
Polka dot bikini.
Yellow powder was found on the instep of Sakura's foot. Gross. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. All of the Monokuma bottles appear to be roughly the same weight. However, when the bottle shards were weighed against an intact bottle, the shards were found to be heavier.
Oh.
Nani. On the magazine shelf, 1 magazine had been put back upside down. Inside this magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so, but there was no blood on Sakura's hands. I'm just now putting that together.
Oh, someone else did it.
Yeah. On the shelf in the chem lab, Section A contains supplements, Section B contains reagents, and Section C contains harmful chemicals, like booze. A bottle of poison labeled as Section C has been placed in Section A of the shelf. That's not where it belongs. Dangan Bakura, what's up, Captain? How you doing?
How you doing on this fine Thursday?
Throw a 1 in chat if you have a half chub. Or don't. I'm not the police. There was a broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf which was labeled Chem C4. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled after the incident took place. Well, whatever. He doesn't know anything. Someone had left footprints in the powder spilled in the chem lab. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From this, it can be assumed that the suspect only had business in this area. Is business time. Okay.
It's business. It's business.
So that's what we got so far. Do we have any your back is fucked? Why is your back fucked? What'd you do to your Don't fuck your back. You're gonna end up like Brian.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Don't
It's
be
so
like
fun.
Brian.
No, you don't want to be like me.
That's the worst thing. You don't want to be that at all. I'm sorry to hear
Yeah,
that.
no, don't be me.
Be good to your back. Also, I'm happy you're all rocking some half chubs. It makes me happy. Tweaked it during squat Sunday. Oof. Yeah, be
Oof.
careful for that. Make sure you stretch well before doing anything.
That is very true.
So after we went through this case, what are our beginning thoughts here? What do we feel? What are we feeling?
Oh, not confidence. That's for sure.
It's so here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sakura and I don't know why. But I feel like she was in on her own demise here. Because she sent notes to those, you know, 3 other people, Byakuya, Toko, Hiro, to meet her in the rec room. She wanted them there or someone to be there. And like, why, right? Like, is it really Sakura's style to just leave, like, cryptic notes to people? I don't think so. It almost seems like she's like someone's trying to get framed for something.
Yeah.
The whole poison in the protein powder thing is weird. But ultimately, I gotta believe that's what killed her, right? Like, she was attacked at some point. Maybe by whoever was in the locker.
Oh. Okay.
So attacked by someone in the locker. They might have escaped. Sakura probably barricaded the door at some point after. But again, the blood was spilled in front of the magazines. So it kind of follows that that's where she was initially attacked. She died over on the chair. So I gotta think it's the poison that killed her, you know? Like, obviously, I don't think anyone else was in the room when she died. I think someone attacked her and then left, and then she locked herself in the room and died later.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, too. She also looked kind of peaceful because she was kind of, like, sitting there smirking.
No. There's definitely some missing pieces here. Let me look at what kind of skills we got. Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during the non-stop debate in the aim of the gambit. Okay, that seems neat. That doesn't seem useful at all. And that's all we got. Cool. Let's go ahead and save. All right, this yeah, this might be a rough one. It's been a while since we played. I am not too confident about what happened this time, but it's okay. I think it'll become clear. I'm hoping. Should we just get right into it?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the
Whew,
class
all right,
trial.
here we go, Mike.
So, your votes
There
will
we go.
determine the results.
Why is he doing a basic explanation of the class trial
If you
again? This
can
is the 4th
figure
time we've
out
done it.
Who done it? Then only they will receive punishment. But if
I don't know,
you
maybe
get
this
the
is just something they do to
wrong
maybe remind you.
then
They know it's
I'll
been a while
punish
since we last
everyone
streamed.
Besides the blackened,
Right.
and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Graduate.
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who
At
did
the
it.
beginning.
Fucking smart, dude.
Deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Hiro didn't hate her. He was just mean.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
they're
just
older.
innocent.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
I don't think Hero could pull it off.
I don't think Hiro can do fucking anything. Hiro couldn't fucking find his way out of a wet paper bag. I don't think he could kill somebody.
Right.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But actually, it was me who killed her.
I've done it.
Nobody even knew. But she must have some reason for believing that. Or maybe she doesn't. What the fuck do I know? Aoi's account. Okay.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Okay, that's slow down
And
time.
what reason do you have for saying so?
Let me pull up those controls
Because you
again,
all
please,
had a
sir.
motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna speed up a little
That's the
control.
only
Okay.
reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay.
Okay, I
That's
think
the
you
only
wanna-
reason, do you think? Is that what it should? Oh god,
I feel
Panic,
like you
hey,
want-
welcome.
Hey, Panic. I think you want to suck up what Hero says and shoot that at what Hina says about you hating her.
I don't think we have to suck anything up for this one, because her account. I mean, there's more to her account than them hating Sakura, so that's not the only reason she has, right? Let me give it a try.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
No, it's wrong. You're an idiot.
You dumb.
Stop being stupid.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah.
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 And that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Well, maybe. I mean, maybe. I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean one of them did it? Possibly. But I don't really know. Pocket trash. Okay, well, that's for Hero.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet
I
with
like to
all
think
three of
I'm
them,
like pocket trash.
there's no way that's not suspicious.
I'm just garbage
One
that
of
you
you
kind of
is
keep there and forget
absolutely
about that
guilty.
it's there.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I
Bah.
never went to see her.
Don't think you
I
did.
didn't either.
Don't think you did, but...
Yeah, same here.
But!
I never saw.
Pocket trash!
Pocket trash.
You had trash in your pocket. That's That man's playing Galaga.
When
Thought we
were
wouldn't
talking
notice.
before,
But we did.
you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do
Nani?
with anything?
No, Nani?
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No.
Oh.
It's.
Since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box
It's a
of candy.
small polka dot dress for...
So there's no way a
an
single
ant.
one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
Hit it in my butt.
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
Forever ago, I just said.
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hira said can't be right, because nothing he says is right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is, that... Oh, well, we know when Sakura got the candy, right?
Yeah.
I got it! I'm not sure about
got
that,
it.
Hero.
God!
Cause that's what
Hina
it
didn't
got.
actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's
I like how
office.
just excited Makoto gets. He's like, oh, wait, I know a thing.
So if that was the last time you saw
Wait,
her,
brain's working.
there's no reason you should.
Everybody stop! I have a thought! If you make too much noise, you'll scare it away.
I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room.
That's right.
Got a
I
problem with
forgot
that?
about it, because I totally killed her there. Yeah, I remember. Oh, shit.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're stupid.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof?
Proof
What
you're
are you
saying.
talking about?
Interesting.
I'm talking about her shining message.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't mean shit. What would a shiny message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
I like how slowly he had to say that. It was her dying message.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Gotta break it down.
See? See? Toko did it.
Cool. Case solved.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Oh shit. Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it!
Good.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through
You
the
found
shelf,
the
I
magazine
found the
on the
magazine
shelf
with
of
the dying message
magazines.
on it.
Is this correct?
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Nothing
No
he says
shit.
makes sense.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. What a jerk.
I feel like Hiro knows something.
Yeah, he definitely knows something. I'm not sure what. But...
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Huh?
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, what do you think of this one?
I think you have to use Kyoko's words and shoot it at Hiro's first thing.
I can tell you
think.
exactly
Let's
when
run
I
through it
found
again.
the
So let's
dying
do another
message.
real quick.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had
Yeah,
begun.
so I think you
found
sucked
the
that up.
magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Hold on a second. So so absorb when Ogre's body was discovered and shoot that at what?
I can tell you exactly when I
No,
found
no,
the
you're
when
gonna shoot
Ogre's
at
body
Ogre's
was
body.
discovered.
Shoot that with what?
And I can tell you when
The-
I found
what-
it was
what
only
she's about to
after
say,
the
yeah.
investigation had begun. I found
Investigation
the
is
magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Or
When
maybe
I pulled
magazine
it
stuff.
out,
I feel like you have to
saw
use
her
her words
final
and
words.
fire
What's
it
your
at
problem? What I said makes total sense.
Hiro. I think.
Well, okay, wait, hold on. Once more. Run it again.
Exactly when I found the dying
Because Hiro's saying he
when
saw it
Ogre's
when,
body was
So-
they discovered Ogre's body, but it can't. But that's wrong because you couldn't have found
And I
it when
can
it was
tell you
discovered
when I
because
found the
of
dying message.
it wasn't found
It
until
was only
after the investigation began.
had begun.
Oh, hold on
I
a
found
second.
the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
No, okay, that's not. So, okay, so we'll
Shoot! I can tell you exactly what I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the
So shoot this at what
investigation
Hiro
had
says?
begun. I found
Yeah.
the magazine tucked away on the magazine
Shelf. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
or maybe it'd be magazine shelf. Maybe that's what we shoot at. I'll try this real quick. But
I can tell you exactly when I
think
found
the
the
magazine
dying
shelf.
message when Ogre's body was discovered.
yeah, I think it's magazine shelf that we have to shoot at.
Okay.
Shoot! I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
And I
Well,
can
Mike,
tell you
people
it
are
was
finding
only
out that we're
after
lame.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I think people have always known we're lame, Brian.
I can tell you exactly
Oh, I was talking about
when
Makoto.
Ogre's body was discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, me too. Wait, was that not it, or was that blocked by?
It was blocked. You got
only
blocked.
after
Son of a
I
fuck.
found the magazine. When I pulled it out,
What's your
Run it again!
That makes total sense.
We gotta absorb the magazine shelf again.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
I can tell you
You
exactly
don't
what I
have
found
it.
when
Oh
Ogre's
wait,
body was...
I can tell you
magazine
it was
dying
only
message.
after
No, I
they
think
wait.
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
On the
When I
Oh,
pulled it
there you
out,
go.
What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly where I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
and I can tell
Son
you
of a
when
fuck!
I found the dying message. It was only after I found the magazine tucked away. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I'll run it again.
I can tell you
Just
exactly
against
when Ogre's
anyone
body
who
was-
didn't get this bit of dialogue, we want to make sure.
Yeah, just to make sure everyone knows exactly what we're talking about here.
Yeah, make sure everyone's on
What I
the
said
same page.
makes total sense.
Why never told you? Blah 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 blah.
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! What a thing!
And I can
Oh,
tell
you
you when
hit
I found
another
the
one.
dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine.
I love this game, but it's like
tucked away on the
frustrating
magazine
shit
shelf.
sometimes.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, so two purples. Two
I can
purples.
tell you exactly.
Well, there was
when
like
I
three
found
of
the
them.
dying when Ogre's body was
One.
discovered.
Maybe if I just shoot this side of it. There we go.
Oh, there you
No,
go.
that's wrong.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, it's going off without a hitch so far.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Gah!
Tell us the truth, Hero. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're
Always
focusing on the
because I'm
wrong
psychic.
part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage, you say?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
He's just trying to confuse us with his stupidity.
actually, can we even
It's
be
working.
sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
No blood on hands.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it.
Unless,
And
of
this
course,
is me
she
talking,
licked
so
the
you
blood
know
off her
it's
own
true.
hands. I don't know. She might be freaky
Sucked
like
on it a
that.
little bit. Sucked on it a little bit.
Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. She only writes in kanji. Moment of truth. Oh god, we're doing one of these. Please not one of these.
Show
It's
me
too
the
soon.
I'm at least 30%.
Okay, how do I reload again?
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a
Checking.
rest. I'm at least 30% right.
I don't remember how. Wait, hold
The
on.
occult is.
Escape real quick. Tab key. Okay.
There you go.
Give it a rest.
Thanks for the no help, Brian.
Oh, it was loading.
This is what you're here for.
The end is nigh.
Oh,
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Oh, these are.
Give it a rest.
Oh, these keys are wrong,
I'm
even
at
on the
least
thing that I
30%
have.
right.
Okay.
It's okay, I got him. I'm real smart.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Show me, bro. Show me your moves.
Show me the Carfax.
I'm completely unconvinced.
Thanks
that
for believing me
Sakura
in
wrote
Panic.
that
Your
dying
belief might be
message.
misplaced, but I appreciated it nonetheless.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
It was a disembodied finger.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then
So what?
who did write it?
Hero could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
I think Mondo wrote it. Mondo's dead. What?
Yeah.
Really? When that happened?
That's
Oh, yeah, I
exactly
forgot.
what happened.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Cause it's funny.
Because I killed her.
Really? You're just gonna come out and say it? That can't be
I
true.
am.
You didn't do it. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you,
okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
Keep it in my butt for safekeeping.
After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
Butt candy. This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the
Jeez, look at
shelf
his hair.
and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Flawless plan.
Table. On the table.
Yeah, a magazine was on the table. We wrote her name on it and then put it on the shelf, I guess.
I can't believe you.
Or someone
You're
else put it on the
worst.
shelf. I don't know.
I hope you die.
You know, a lot of
Well,
people here are making really bad
that's what
endings.
happened. Go
Right.
ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
Can I die by having a billion women sit on my face?
It's death.
Yes.
Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Mm.
You know, you gotta relax.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure
He
that
found
part
her
out,
on the
we
floor.
can't consider the case closed.
Oh, good show.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden?
Yeah.
I got it.
Big guy!
That's true. Everything you just said.
Just like stops and was like,
Doesn't
hi!
explain why the magazine was hidden.
Toto, is everything okay? Sorry, I get really excited.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put
Criminal
on the shelf.
mastermind hero. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Yeah, dill hole.
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
Okay, Toko, you moved it then.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already
I bet she was the
confessing
one
to
in the
crime.
locker.
Then
Oh, could be.
he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Unless the magazine could walk on its own, like some kind of mutant walking magazine. Makoto, shut up. Okay.
In other words, at least
So just
one
owes you a
other
snack.
person
Not all my
was in the
thoughts are
room
good.
Before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Yeah, probably not. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written, there's only one choice. My dad.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Good point, me.
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait!
Do I look like somebody who wrecks? In a room?
That doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
Oh.
That's right. I killed her.
I killed her so hard with my evil, murderous hands.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Don't try to save me.
Blast you!
Well, what if at the end of this, Hiro votes for himself?
It's like Hero.
It was me, guys. I know it.
Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle.
Like after we
That's
have
not
full
where
on
this
proof
case
it's
ends.
someone else, Hero. No, guys. None of that makes sense.
Don't
It was me.
understand. I did hit her with a bottle.
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro,
Believe
tell us
it.
what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Because
So...
we left her
what do you
laying
want
on
me
the
to do?
floor, and
Just tell
when
us
we
what
found she was
happened
in a
one more time
chair.
when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Okay. We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Unless maybe he is. Guess we'll find out. I have to prove it. Kyoko's examination summary status of Sakura's body yellow powder. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
This fucking guy.
and I hit Ogre from behind before
Awful,
she could
awful.
do anything.
That's
You
true.
hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, but she
After
was
the
hit
first
twice.
swing, the bottle shattered.
That Kyoko said that, right? When she
She went limp.
examined the body.
Yeah.
See? Isn't it obvious?
Okay. Yeah.
Hiro
that's
really is the killer.
the killer. I think that's.
Then what was the second blow?
Oh yeah, I don't know if we know that yet, but that's something I do remember reading. Something that proves that the wounds on the wounds on her head. Yeah.
Didn't want to,
Yeah.
but
I did.
I grabbed a
Blah,
Monokuma
blah,
bottle and I hit
blah,
Ogre from behind
blah,
before she
blah,
could do
Sakura,
anything.
You hit her
blah,
from behind.
blah,
And you
blah.
only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No!
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong.
Stop being stupid. You're making me cry.
Sakura died from Hiro's single blow. That doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Dun dun.
2 head wounds,
That's right.
That's like
She
more
had
than
2
one.
separate wounds
but
on her
less
head.
than 3.
And remember,
We just blew this case wide open.
As a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to
Good
believe
work,
her.
Seth.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice.
Wow, really?
What's more,
You
both
are the
attacks
master
must have
detective,
come
aren't
from
you?
a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you
This is
know
Mike.
that just from
She's
some cuts
probably the
on
only
her
one
head?
here who actually has a brain.
2 wounds. That means they were hit twice. I'm a genius.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds.
Also
It's
because
also
of
because of the Monokuma bottles
Monokuma
themselves.
balls themselves. Yeah, it's true.
There's
Too
something
missing.
very suspicious
Wasn't
about
she
those
holding one?
bottles.
Who?
Like one of the Monokumos.
Who?
Sakura, wasn't she holding one?
No, there was one on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand
I don't understand
why
any
2
points.
separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
That's what I need to understand.
I can't speak English.
After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
No,
Uh-huh.
there were 20.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground,
Uh-huh.
along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yes.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken
4
bottle.
intact bottles, 1 broken. Okay.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total,
What?
meaning 1 has gone missing.
All these numbers.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Because there weren't
If you
7.
look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
6 was afraid of 7, you see, because 7 ate 9.
That monster.
Correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be. It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. But what object? What is an object? I don't know. Heyman's Gambit. Oh, okay. So, chess piece.
Yeah. Where's the S?
Oh, I missed the P. Yeah, I missed the P. It do be like that. It do P
I
like
miss
that.
my P all the time.
Come on. Whoa, that was a fast E. Did you see how fast that E was?
It's
Now I understand.
That was a lightning fast E. That shit scared me.
I like to think that this Hangman's Gambit is just Makoto trying to put words together in his head.
Yeah.
Inside each bottle, there was
C
a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
H. He's got to spell out what he's trying to say.
King, Rook, Bishop.
I know there's an S in
I
there.
definitely remember seeing.
Hold on, I got this. How many E's are in peace again? So you're trying to say peace? No, hold on, let me spell it
The
out.
broken bottle we found was the knife, if I remember.
The horsey. It goes gallop, gallop, gallop.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Wow.
What was
Those are
left
chess
intact
pieces.
at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
So wait a
The
minute.
queen is gone. Where's the queen?
And on the ground
Yes,
was the
queen.
knight.
Yes, queen.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Oh, you're smart.
So we only have evidence for 5
Huh,
bottles at the
Hina,
scene,
you're our
while
queen.
one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, Shogi is way
It has to do with
better.
everything. You're always talking about Hina's chests.
Ah,
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing.
Let's say it did.
There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Let's say there was.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
Let's say it didn't.
No. It's clear that the missing
No.
bottle is connected to this
No,
case.
shut up. You're stupid.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait. Then the bottle that was missing was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken
Just like my brain.
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more
That's
than
right.
just
I
one
actually
broken
did
bottle
something
at the
useful.
scene.
And what is this evidence?
Horsey. It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is Kyoko and I figured it out before. It's the weight.
it was 2 broken bottles
Weight.
there.
Where's the bogs?
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
It was real cute. Just husband and wife.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of
That's
the
my
unbroken
husband.
Shut up!
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for
And
that
what we found was that the horsey was cuter than the other thing with the ball on its head.
there was
That's what we
actually
found
more
out,
than
right?
one bottle
Looks
of
over
the
Kyoko.
shattered
Kyoko's
glass.
just like face palming. Yeah, that's what we found out.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure
Go
inside.
on.
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural.
Dummy.
They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try
Because
to get
they
rid
weren't
of
like
it
me.
that anyway?
because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's some bowling aficionados. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Bowling aficionados.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was
Those
used the
damn
second
bowling
time
aficionados
Sakura
just
was
coming in, doing what they want.
There was a whole team of bowlers that came in. Everyone's looking at Makoto like, dude, stop.
Someone needs to stop him at
The
this
second
point.
bullet
You must be
in Sakura's
stopped.
head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is
Thank
the
you,
only
Panic. You
possible
know what?
conclusion.
You're doing great.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only
Aw.
one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Yeah, Toko, wouldn't you? Locker lady. Look at all that like spit and snot coming out of her.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the
That's my
rec room
face
when
when
the
I
incident
orgasm.
took place.
Wow.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a
I'm just so-
second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Or it was me. One of the two.
No way, you did it. I like this idea better.
You were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Okay, bud. Okay.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
Even Mikey was like, you know, fuck it, I'm interested.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Yeah, you know.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Gasp.
Oh,
You did.
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Wow, that's 2 people in the rec room.
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
And that makes 3.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
I like how between Hiro and Makoto, there's like still only like a quarter of a full brain.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
They're both
I'm sure
trying,
she
Mike.
didn't
They're trying
disappear,
so
but
hard.
maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Yeah, like a locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me?
I got it!
You're all
She
messing
hid in the
with
Monokuma bottle. Haha, I'm smart. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. The protein bottle. A new element has been added to bullet time. Great, yes, throw in another one. I love it. I love that.
I live for this.
So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. You know what? You're right. I have been doing that, yes. Now, please make it more complicated. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Sick. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Coup de grace! Coup de grace! You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the Q key, nor use the mouse wheel. Do you mean or use the mouse wheel? Okay. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from, but you didn't pick that, so it doesn't matter. Yes, whatever. So, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now? This is halfway? Really? I thought we were farther than that.
Wow.
Gee, this is a long-ass game. Good luck and have fun. Thanks, bud.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate
Yeah, this is the first time I think we ever had to do 2 of these, right? Like in one.
No,
Majigger?
no! Enough! I admit nothing. I curse you.
No, I think... Well, maybe. I don't remember.
I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough!
Okay, so I gotta...
That's
It's
enough!
not that... locker handbrake. Yeah.
This should prove it.
Okay, that's not so bad. At least I give you a lot of time to find the bullet.
I like how it just slowly just kind of came at you.
Inside of the locker.
I'm gonna get you.
Oh, message deleted. Posting links. What are you, a bot? At least
Don't do
follow,
that.
you bot. Help us reach our follow goal.
They must have been
They'll make
hiding
us feel
there
happy.
and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does his handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, I don't have hands.
No, it doesn't.
It just cuts off her hands.
Yeah.
Never had them.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
Let's
never
just
had 'em.
compare it to your hand.
Only had these bloody stumps.
That'll clear everything up, right?
Every day they bleed every day. Well, passing out.
And there we go.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Hero, you straight up admitted that you killed her when you didn't.
Then you killed Sakura.
Somebody did.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
Out with it, swine!
I probably did kill her.
Oof.
Straight up again.
Oh my god, Brian. You know what I'm thinking?
What?
So we've already gone through the rigmarole of it possibly being Hero, but we don't think it was. Went through the rigmarole of it possibly being Togo, but we don't think it was. I really don't think Byakuya had anything to do with it. I'm thinking Hina had something to do with it.
Oh.
And you know why? Because I was thinking about this. Because remember how I said why would Sakura kill herself? Because she wants to protect Hina. I think they planned it together. I think,
You think that?
Sakura said like, you need to kill me, probably with the poison protein, and then we need to frame somebody else so they all pick them. That way you get out of here. I gotta think that's what's happening here.
Wait,
Okay.
what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko.
Unless they double
happened
back
between
and then it
you
turns
and
out, no, it actually was one of these two, or somehow Byakuya, but I don't see how he's connected to any of this, because this whole arc has had nothing to do with him.
Yeah. Just more about this, like, ooh, he's been rude.
he's being a rude dude.
Talk. Now.
Say words now,
After
please.
I read Sakura's note, I decided
Scream
to go
real
there
loud in
early,
my ass.
So I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Did it turn you on?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
It's the one thing I didn't want you to see.
So after you left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
You know, you could have just like taken the magazine completely, right?
Right.
But when
But you kept it in
put it
the
back, upside
crime
down.
scene room.
Listen, he's trying.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Truly.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Eyes were glowing menacingly.
When I saw that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember.
Ah,
what
that was
happened
her
after
blood.
that. If you want to know more, you'll have
So
to
she
ask
smacked her own head on the floor.
No, I don't think that's what it was. I think that is Sakura's blood, but she just was attacked near that spot.
But the bottles shards were behind the chair, weren't they? Where she was sitting?
Yeah, but they could have been moved. I mean, by Sakura, because again, she's trying to. If my theory is correct, she was trying to frame it as somebody else having attacked her. But again, she wasn't gonna die yet. She had to drink the poison and wait it out. So that's why she sat down in a chair. You mean? Oh, great.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
We're so faulty.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on.
That's interesting.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatters
Howdy.
everywhere! I was not prepared for that. Well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was
God
all
forbid.
over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Actually, please do kill Byakuya.
I
That'd be
just
great.
can't catch a break, you know?
Right.
You'd really be doing all of us a favor here.
Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
I love all these idiot children.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling.
They
from
are
Hiro's
idiots, but
attack.
they are goddamn lovable.
Hey, come on. That's, you know.
Except for Byakuya.
Anyway, I'm
He's
not
just
the
an
one
asshole.
that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
No, not done yet. Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong?
Yeah, she's so quick to
Come on,
just
everyone,
get
we're
to the
ready
vote.
right?
Yeah,
Let's do this.
it was her, man.
No,
You think so?
not quite yet.
I do.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd
Cause
about
we're not
Toko's
ready
story?
yet.
I mean, you had to
Not
have noticed.
ready. Actually, hold on real quick. I gotta piss super bad all of a sudden. So, I'll be right back.
Chat, who y'all think did this shit? Because this is a lot of, like, no answers, but a lot of questions, no answers. At least I'm feeling. But I don't know, I kind of feel like I feel like Sakura what if Sakura actually did off herself, and maybe she was just trying to talk to Hiro and Toko and Byakuya to kind of like maybe patch things up before she died, maybe, or something like that. And they were just startled, because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a lot of startledness, and I mean, they just attacked her. I just don't have evidence on why she would have done it, though.
Woo! All right, that felt good.
Mike, something to me this isn't clicking right, okay? So, I personally don't think Hina has anything to do with this, at least in my own thoughts. I feel like Hina is just right now just kind of stuck on blind emotion right now, so she's kind of quick to kind of bring justice to something. And because, like, for Sakura, I'm stuck on this. I feel like this is a suicide, and I don't know why. But clearly, for her to give the notes to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro, she was trying to patch things up. Just be like, listen, I know us three kind of got on a bad foot. I just kind of want to end things. But, you know, Hiro and Toko kind of went the wrong way. They thought that they were going to get killed, blah, blah, blah. So they kind of attacked and just fled. You know, they were just being cowards. But it's just... I don't know. I can't figure out why would Sakura do it. Did she not? I don't know. That's the only piece that's stopping me. Is I don't like. Sure, let's say it's to protect Hina or something, but it's just it's the way that Sakura was smiling in the chair makes me led to believe that Sakura did this herself.
Well, she definitely came up with the plan, right? I think this is what she wanted. But again, killing herself, like actually being the one to kill herself, helps nobody. but she wanted to help Hina. She wants Hina to get out of here, right? That's like her #1 priority. So the best way to do that is to have Hina be the one to kill her, and then the most hands-off way to do that is to poison, right? All Hina had to do, put poison in the protein shake, and Sakura just had to drink it, and bing bang boom, Hina's the killer, even though she didn't like violently do anything to Sakura, you know?
Mm-hmm. What if Sakura was just like trying to like not have another murder happen? Maybe she was trying to prevent that. Because like, I mean, didn't like Monokuma mention earlier before to Sakura that he's like blackmailing her, right? That he has something. What if like Sakura's trying to get back at trying to stop Monokuma for getting like another murder that he wants while.
I
don't know.
But that's exactly what she's doing. She's trying to end it all, right? Because the whole goal, the whole plan, and this is the case with every one of these scenarios, is the murderer does not want to be found out. Like this whole thing was set up so that we would think it was Hiro, or we would think it was Toka, or whatever the case is.
Okay.
And then everyone would vote on that, and then they'd be like, nope, you're all wrong, you all died, except for Hina, who was the real killer because she poisoned Sakura. And then Hina gets to go. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because Sakura's an honorable person. I don't see her killing herself for no reason. You know, obviously, again, you got to keep in mind too that like what every character's the ultimate thing, right? That always plays into it. So Sakura being the ultimate martial artist, being the strongest, biggest person, means that nobody would have been able to take her on physically. She could have taken the blows to the head easily, but something like poison, she has no defense against.
Okay.
It's just how it be, you know?
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack.
This is an interesting case.
It is. It really
wasn't
is.
the end of it.
It wasn't.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, rude.
My command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... my dad?
My day.
I know he plays into this somehow. Okay. Oxygenation status for Sakura's body, yellow powder. Okay.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Okay, but she wasn't dead in front of the shelf, she was dead in the chair.
So that's the status of the body, right?
Yeah, I think so. What's the other one?
I was just sleeping
Yellow powder, no.
peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right.
You were taken by surprise.
And
when you saw her, so you smashed her head in.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, thread the needle. Break.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow
You
by the
dumb
shelf was
fuck.
the cause of death, there's
Stop
no
being
explanation
stupid.
why she
That's
was
my
in that
job.
chair.
There can only be one here.
There can only be one.
Everyone just looks at him like, is he okay?
Highlander.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was
That's a
sitting in the
movie
chair?
Queen.
No, I'm sure she's.
Oh my god, it was the
Anyone
band
who
Queen
saw
that
the
did
murder
it.
scene should think
Because
the
they
same
were
way.
the band that was in the Highlanders.
Clearly, it was the ghost of Freddie Mercury. That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf is the blood in front of the magazine shelf.
I got it.
The guy.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
And she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she
Flung that
was
bitch
sitting
on
in
the
the chair.
hallway.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I took care of
grabs fucking Toko, just whips her out the door.
No way I can move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then
Oh
what's the
god.
deal?
I would pay to see that
Are
shit.
you still convinced the case has come to an end?
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that,
Sakura
we
must
can't
have
say this
locked that
case has
shit
been
up.
properly
Well,
settled.
obviously.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No, she said she ran off.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
No, because the locker was open when
While
we looked
everything
in
was
the
all
door.
confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the
She
No,
wasn't
I
there.
don't think that's possible.
It's not. The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I was in the locker the whole time.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
On the ceiling, like that girl from The Exorcist.
I don't know. Anyway,
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
How did you not know? You killed her!
I thought you said, how did you know?
proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Wow, it's like there's more to talk about or something.
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Maybe the poison?
That's because
I don't
you're
know.
overlooking
Just a
vital
guess.
information.
Could we really be missing something so important? God, I'm sweaty.
Think it makes you sweaty.
Can we turn on the AC? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybelline, it's Maybelline.
Yellow powder! It's yellow powder!
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack,
That's my favorite line from The Exorcist.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No.
So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
what was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's
Waft it.
attack,
Waft it.
then what was it?
Firmly
No other
grasp
possible
it.
cause. What killed Sakura?
Firmly
I
grasp
can't
it.
think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Oh wait, hold on.
So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
The Monokuma file said that she was puking blood.
Blood.
So is that what they want us to...
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack,
Ah,
Yeah, because the yellow powder was in the chemistry lab. I don't think that comes in.
There's no other possible cause. What
He
killed
was in the
Sakura?
chemistry lab with the
I
candlestick.
can't think of anything other than the shot.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Unless she just did that normally.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Just like go back through the scenes and Sakura was always like, "Blah!"
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Yeah, bitch.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
Yeah, and Kyoko checks everywhere.
Yeah, Kyoko gets in there.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into
You're
is solving
a
mysteries.
little into dead bodies. It's okay. Everyone has their kink.
but if there wasn't a cut or anything,
I mean, hey man, you got
then what
72
made her
hours.
vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Still a little warm.
Wow, finally we got to it.
Poisoned?
That's right. This
That's
is the
right.
conclusion I've arrived at, and so
Look
there
how
can be
smart
no
I
mistake.
am.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
God, I hate this guy.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can...
With poison.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Jeez, okay.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab
My
up on
man.
the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the
I was
chem lab that
tired.
uses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Oh, I thought he said mixture of tentacles. It's like, what was Sakura
Found a lot
doing?
of tentacle porn.
Is that...
I took some
poison?
back with me for thorough investigation.
Research.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive.
Wasn't that A?
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A
Along
was
with
for
the
supplements or
Fonz
whatever.
supplement. Section A.
Strange, isn't it?
That was the worst
Why would
joke
there
I
be
think
a
I've ever
bottle of
told.
Poison mixed in with all those
Hey,
nutritional
I liked
additives.
it.
Thanks. Thank you for your support.
Yeah?
Thank all of you for your
always.
support.
Why?
You know what, Brian?
Because the
When I
culprit
take over the
switched it
world,
out. That's why.
your death will be quick.
What do you
No, it's still gonna be slow, but that's just for me.
I mean,
This is more of a me thing.
Couldn't believe my eyes. He was chugging. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and
Master!
we were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch and touch ourselves. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
that tastes awful.
He just dies. Okay.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Protein.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein.
Protein?
Can I see that
player
bottle
by
for
a
a second?
coup.
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue. Oh, hell yeah.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which would mean that, conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be...
Gotta spell it out now.
Protein... Oh, that's a lot of R's.
Shrek?
Protein Shrek? Right. All right. Thank you for the E, Jesus. Protein
Drink.
Yeah, okay. In the protein Shrek.
It was Shrek all along.
Donkey.
Poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Otherwise, my worldview will be shattered and I'll kill myself now.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
Though. I'm scared.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
And the protein can was in the poison can, which is in the bottle of poison of the can of the protein that was drunken by the protein Sakura
Once you
can.
accept that, it becomes obvious
We
how
figured it out.
Clover is able to get Sakura to drink the
Let's
poison.
just move on.
Oh, it hurts.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Like the big, dumb, stupid idiot she was. No disrespect to the dead. Something at the scene. The Monokuma bottle?
Yeah.
Oh
A
no.
cup filled with water.
What?
A cup filled with water.
A cup filled. Oh wait, no, the. Oh, the protein.
I got it! You're saying they
Oh, that's
gave
right,
her
because
a
they had the
protein
chem
drink,
thing on it.
right?
Yeah.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
Huh. I thought we were already past that, so I'm like, they're not still talking about the. Hold on. Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you streaming?
Yeah, dude, it's Dangan Thursday.
Oh, God. Am I actually on the air?
Yeah, dude, it's Dangan Thursday.
Oh, my God. I forgot it's only 9 o'clock. I have drank probably 13 beers, so I apologize.
That's a lot of burr.
Ah, burn. And I got like 7 more to get through tonight, so we're good to go.
What? You have to get through 7 more beers.
Yes, I don't understand. I don't think you understand, Mike. When there is beer, beer must be drank.
Okay, fair.
It's kind of like taxes. When taxes are due, you gotta do taxes.
True.
When it's beer. It's gotta be beer. You know?
Yeah.
It's like it's like a whole new level of understanding, bro. God, I wish I was high now.
Damn, dude. That's some deep shit.
I'm so sorry that I called to interrupt your stream. I had no idea you were still going, but I forgot that you guys go for like 3 hours on Thursdays. Danganronpa is insanely long and super full of dialogue.
True.
And a whole lot of points.
We just found out today that we've reached the halfway point.
I'm sorry. Huh?
It's what the game said, so.
Oh, Mike, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I wish Brian was here so I could cuddle him.
It-
And so do you. I mean, so you too. Because cuddle is nice.
Cuddle is
To
nice.
feel the warmth of another body in your bed is just, mwah, chef's kiss amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I do apologize. I did not think that you were doing that because I've been drinking for the last 3 hours and I'm just like, it's fine. Mike's not busy. Mike's not doing nothing tonight. Nah, shit, he's just doing the stream that he's been doing for the last, 6 weeks straight.
It's all good. It's all good, bud.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to continue to drink.
Okay.
I'm going to love you and Brian, and I am going to eat Chick-fil-A that's been here for 45 minutes, and hopefully it's still tasty. But I hope you and Brian have a great stream. Lotus Fire Studios, whoop, whoop, all the way. Love that stuff.
Thank you.
How many viewers you guys got right now?
300.
I'm sorry, are you serious right now?
No, God.
No, we're still at 7.
300 people just heard the most inebriated small penis white man fucking talk. So that's a new milestone in my life.
Well, I'm proud of you, buddy, and you have a fucking fantastic rest of your night. Sounds like you will.
Yeah.
I will. No, seriously, you guys have a good time. I hope Danganronpa goes your way. Just remember, as one individual that we know used to say, remember, it's R1 to shoot down the disagreement when you're in that argument about who murdered who.
Oh, bud, I already got through 2 of those segments in this stream. We've got it down pat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Pat. I love Pat. Patrick is so hot, but yes.
By we, just
I
mine.
agree. But no, seriously, I respect you guys, love you guys. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your night, and I'll talk to you soon. And remember, Mike, we should do something this weekend, because hopefully I'll be sober by then.
That sounds amazing. Well, I love you too, buddy.
All right, love you, Brian. Hope you have a good night.
Love you.
And let's fire Studios. Boop, boop, boop. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube. I got you, bro. I may
Thanks.
be drunk, but I know how to plug.
You sure do. And someday, I'm gonna plug you.
Oh, God, I can't wait for that, Daddy.
All right, buddy. You have a good night. I will talk to you later.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, next time that I call you inebriated, don't pick up.
Oh, I didn't know you were inebriated.
I know you didn't know.
Okay, could you imagine my phone told me it's like Mike's calling, but hold up, he's drunk though. Well, like, just think this one through.
Just think this one through, Mike. Is this good for publicity? Yes. Okay, drunk individual on stream. Fucking A score. Alright, well, Ninja, go fuck yourself, and you guys have a great night on Twitch, and hopefully Twitch on my PS4 will work. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys soon, and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, thanks, man. You too.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I have 2, 3, 4 more beers.
What up, little guy, Ken?
So, I won't call in sick tomorrow, I promise. Probably not. Maybe. I probably will.
Do what you gotta do. Bye-bye. Oh, that guy. He's good people. He's good people. I hope he doesn't actually drink 7 more beers.
I really hope not either. That's like alcohol poisoning.
Hi, little guy, Jim. Yeah, we just that was a surprise guest, other Mike. a very drunk other Mike.
That's all it took to kill Sakura.
He's
That
happy.
is the true cause of death.
The poison.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
And I do remember her also saying that poison was good for all sorts of other aches and pains that you want to completely get rid of.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of
Oh,
poison.
you talking about that?
Oh, you talk about killing folks.
Swap the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the 2 materials was left in the chem lab for anyone.
Footprints!
Oh.
Footprints! The evidence that shows who switched them. It has to be. It must be what we find in front of the shelf. It's a polka dot candy wrapper. Oh wait, no, that was on Sakura's one. Whoops.
Shoot!
Whoops, I saw yellow power, I got excited.
Oh no, people think we're done now, Mike.
Well, I'm not. I mean, they could put 2 and 2 together. It's like, hey, yellow powder. Yeah, you're right. There is yellow powder. So what's the footprints on the powder?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
I got it!
Yeah.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Yeah, R.I.P. Sakura. She's dead but never forgotten.
That's
Possibly
the
forgotten.
evidence
I don't know.
you're
We'll see what
talking
happens.
about, Isn't it?
she could be forgettable.
Who are we talking
I
about?
visited the chem lab this morning, and there were
Who?
definitely
Who are
no
you?
footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Who would be dumb enough to just walk through the powder, not think anything? I'm starting to think it was Hero again. I've come back around.
Yeah, we have full circle.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
The poison.
The culprit must have
Well,
gone
we go to
Section
church in
A
Section
to swap
C.
the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
You say we
I'm
go to
sorry.
church?
Yeah, it's something really dumb, but like when he said Section A,
Given how
it
clear the
reminded me
prints
because
were,
like at
figuring
my
out who they
folks'
belong to
church,
will pose
they
no
have everything
problem.
Section A, B, C, and
All we have to do is
I'm
check
sorry, it was a dumb
footprints.
joke.
I thought that's okay. That's
And
better
we'll
than I
see
thought. I thought your joke was just C for church.
yeah.
And Section C is the church section. Like you got all these like in the chem lab, you got all these like supplements and chemicals and stuff, and then the last section is just like a bunch of crucifixes, like holy water.
What are they doing here?
It's like
It was me.
what?
The footprints.
Oh shit, Mike,
They're
you might be
mine.
right.
I know I'm right.
Hina?
Hina. Tina
If you're
Hina
all
Pina
gonna find
Weena.
out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
And I'd do it again too. Fuck that girl.
Just as I suspected.
What?
The footprints
How
were
was you
made
done?
by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are Makoto. Well, apparently Makoto wears sneakers.
I got it!
I'm glad that now we know
Me and
that.
Hina are the only ones.
I wear sneakers. It was me. I knew
so
it.
Byakuya.
So I
Explains
killed
why
him.
you...
Damn, I didn't even realize.
I never thought I would be the one.
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! I don't have feet! Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints
And then I
didn't
licked
belong to
Makoto's
Makoto,
feet.
that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Sucked on his toes.
Sucked on his little toesy woesies.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
Except I already knew it, but I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
It?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned
They've
out this way.
masturbated together.
Whoa! Whoa!
Because they
Whoa.
were so close, Sakura
Whoa.
didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim,
Wait.
and she tried to deceive
She
all
killed her
of
with
us.
trust. The deadliest weapon of all.
I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
So close like vaginas in heat.
I'm in heat right now.
Gross.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why
Did
would
you
do
film it?
that?
Can we see the film?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it. All at once.
One big gulp. What a badass.
And then...
Damn.
Hold it.
Hold it.
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end,
This guy's
we're
like,
all
I
in
know
for
I'm a
ourselves.
piece of shit, so surely everyone else is too.
Just like how this
Everyone
girl
else must be an
sacrificed
asshole like me.
Sakura to save herself.
I mean, I suck, and everyone
You say
is
that,
worse than
but
me.
I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
She is indeed not convinced.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well,
Chair?
that
Then
doesn't matter.
teleportation?
Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Chair-aportation?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not.
Cause
Do you
she
honestly
doesn't
think
know.
Hina didn't actually kill her?
I don't know shit.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean,
My clothes.
why would someone leave
too
such
big.
a clear
I'm
clue
really
like a
tiny.
footprint? It's too...
I wish I could just fit
Too
because I
easy.
just buy normal sized clothes. Whoa!
No, I want to grow into these. Such a badass jacket.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect.
Look at who I love.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Okay, this is fishy. Now I'm not so sure about what I said.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come?
Poison.
That doesn't matter.
Okay, I switched the poison with protein and the protein with poison. Done. Moving on.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
She says yes to us.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Oh my god, Byakuya, was it you?
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
There's a lot.
Oh my god.
Well,
Now I'm starting to think it was Byakuya. This is a
right
confusing
away, I
one.
went to section C and got the poison.
Yeah.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see.
So classy.
Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told.
You're wrong.
It's bullshit!
First you went to section C to get the poison. Then moved to section A to get the protein,
The poison
right?
for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Meaning you went
Cusco's
from
poison.
section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
There's too many sections.
It's a lot of sections. But that's true. Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
I don't get it.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? 3.5 inches. Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Okay. Footprints in the powder, chem lab shelf, source of the powder.
First, I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
And
I
then...
moved from section C to section A.
Man.
And that's where I switched the
But there
powders.
weren't footprints near section
Once
C,
I was
though.
done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder
The,
back
the,
in
the,
section
bow,
A.
the footprints was
Then I
from
took
section
the bottle
A.
with the
Because
poison
Poison.
if she was
and
at
left the
C
chem lab.
and then went to A,
That's all there
unless
is
she like
to
went
it.
around,
Honestly, that's enough.
but then that
How
doesn't
much
make sense
longer
either.
must we
So
tolerate this?
see if this works. See if this works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think you're on the
First I
same
went
page
to
with me.
section That's when I grabbed the poison.
I think you
And
got
spilled
it.
some of the
Okay,
powder
me.
on the
I think
ground
you
in front
agree
of
with
the shelf.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because where we found
When
the
I
footprints
grabbed
was
the
in,
bottle,
was in
I dropped
section A.
Okay, and then?
And that's the thing, if she
I moved
avoided
from
it on the
section
C side, she would have also avoided it on
Wow.
the A side.
Mike sporting a 26-incher. Don't let his lies deceive you.
You said you went to get the poison from
I
section C.
wish.
And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And
Who's
after
asking?
That, you said you moved from section C to
asking?
section A to get the protein.
What day? What's with the 20 questions here?
I was trying to figure out
But
his
the
case
footprints
here.
left
Hey,
there
who's on
were
trial
not
here?
moving
You.
from
You're on
section
trial.
C
Oh,
to
okay. Never
section
mind
A.
then.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's what
Oh,
you
it's a
just
bummer.
said.
I really don't want to be on trial.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Yeah, but still left footprints in the powder? Like, come on,
No,
dude.
that can't be it.
Yeah.
Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice. I just left a footprint.
I did say those words.
What the? Hina,
There's some
mean
shit I
this?
said.
You lied to us. plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had
total
already been
obvi.
spilled
I like how
when you
they're
came
taking
in,
every
and
opportunity
you
to
went
just show
straight
off
to Section
Makoto's
A.
drawing. Look how good my drawing is. Isn't this amazing? Very good, Makoto. This one goes up on the fridge.
So you
Look, I
never
even pointed
went
to where the
Section C.
exit should be.
Whatever you
Why
did
don't you
there,
draw a
it
door?
only involved
Oh.
Section A.
I don't know how to draw doors.
Well, you see...
You see?
What the
What the? Was I wrong?
hell? What's going on here?
Impossible!
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her.
Impossible!
I am Byakuya!
Oh God,
Before I
Byakuya.
explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
You got new evidence? Or new evidence, as the kids say?
New evidence? Impossible. There can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the
My
one
new
that-
evidence is this note in Byakuya's handwriting that says, I did it. Signed Byakuya.
Which he also duct taped a whole video of him performing the murder.
It was
And he was
hidden inside the bottle
laughing
of
and
poison you
laughing.
gave me.
He even did
Amazed
commentary
you of all
work.
people would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already. What is it you think
Supposedly
you
he
found?
says there's a director's cut.
I found this.
Director's cut. The Snyder cut of Byakuya killing Sakura. You know, without all the reshoots that he had to do.
This is my cut.
Huh? A piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the
So
powder.
stupid.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without
This is
you.
the Schneider cut.
So, thank
Even
you
though
for
I'm
that.
going back and doing reshoots.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
I'd love to,
Me?
but I can't. I'm sick.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
You said shark. A shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. Think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. The rec room window.
The rec room.
Got it!
Rec room window.
It's part of
Rec
the
room,
from the
Reggie.
rec room door.
Rec room. Oh shit. This motherfucker replace a whole ass window
The window?
to the wall?
Is the sweat dripping down these balls?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So
Oops, sorry.
You're right.
Where does this motherfucker find a whole ass
Of course,
window?
that leads to another question.
Eat fire. He just fucking called a bunch of like window people, and they came in and like unscrewed the like bolted plates on the windows, got in there, when he could like he could have easily escaped.
How did a shard of
It's like
glass
a fucking
it up.
Feldco, like
inside this
Feldco comes
bottle
in,
of
just like, hey, we got the windows, don't worry.
They fucking swinging on ropes.
What's so strange about that?
Have you ever seen any of those like Feldco commercials with the Feldco guy? He's fucking scary.
No, I haven't. I know the old theme song.
Dude's got psycho eyes. He looks like a murderer.
I'm gonna have to look him
strange is
up.
that, according to what Hina told us,
Oh, how'd that song go? Call 1-888.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Oh, there you
Call
go.
866 Feldco. Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us, section A of the shelf.
I got it. The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is
I like
what
to
you
think
said,
Makoto has to
right,
shout,
Hina?
I got it out every time he thinks of a thought. I got it!
Thank God! My brain worked it this time.
And yet, somehow,
I
a piece
had
of glass
another
from
one
the
of those
rec room window
things.
made its way into
Thought?
the bottle.
Yeah!
Yeah, ow, it hurts.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Y'all still something burning?
That bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence
How
of
you
that
unlock
glass
the locked
in
room?
that bottle.
And then, once the room was open,
With the door.
the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can
got
we
it.
found at
I
the
left
crime
the oven
scene was
on.
planted there. That had to be after the locked room was open. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Yeah, you're moving too fast for my dumb, slow brain.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But
Yeah.
before we
Yeah,
do,
we do.
there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Does this tie look good, or would it be better if it had like a pointed bottom? Like, be honest.
I cut my ties.
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all.
I get
Just
it,
answer
because
to the best of your
this
ability.
again, like you shoot stuff, so it's like you've got like loaded answers and loaded questions. And...
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Can you explain?
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Gasp.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Oh, come
How can
on!
you know what I don't know?
I know everything! The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. It's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. Oh. Source of the powder, empty protein drink.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
It was because the glass was under.
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Okay, when the locked room was unlocked, in other words, when I broke the window. Concentrate on that.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're
It's
saying
gotta be this empty protein drink.
someone planted
Yeah.
it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's
So I think I
impossible.
shoot it with Baiku this
It
time.
had to have been in there the
Yeah.
whole time. It had to be.
Oh,
Before the rec room was
I
unlocked.
fucking missed it. Like a dingus. Like a fucking dingus.
When it comes
You
to
missed
that
it like a
protein can,
Danganronpa, Mike.
Don't even talk to me.
So you're
No. No. It had to have been in there the whole time.
Disgusting.
It had to be. It was in there before.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mike, you are my friend. And possibly my
Remember how there was
lover.
broken glass scattered all around
I
the
don't
room,
know.
right?
Of course.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna be
What
presumptuous.
about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
That's right.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
See. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
if that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Amazing. Kyoko, this is why you're my
True,
wife.
then why did Sakura drink the poison?
Because it's yummy.
I thought we all
And
agreed she
Hero's
was
wife.
tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is...
Listen, you
she
get to have
drank it from its
threesomes
original
every night
bottle,
now.
knowing
Yeah, but not the fun
exactly what it
kind.
was.
Precisely. She was
You
alone in a
know,
locked
you
room.
get to peg
All she had was the poison.
Kyoko, then
What other
Kyoko gets to
possibility
peg
is
you, then Hero gets to
You're
peg
saying
you.
she drank it?
This
knowing
is
what
good
it
time.
was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to
Wow,
that,
a please
we
out
need
of
to clarify
Byakuya.
one other thing.
You
We
don't know
need to
those words.
establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Goku?
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been... What do you think?
So that had to be placed after they got the door open.
Yeah.
Hina.
Sakura?
Maybe, try it. Let's see.
Done!
Oh.
I think it was
Yeah.
Sakura herself.
It was I, Dio.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
Ah, so this was a
On
suicide.
the contrary, we know for a fact
But
she went to the
why?
chem lab,
But why?
right to the section full of poisons.
It's crazy.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Amazing, crazy, crazy amazing.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's funny. No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it, right in her dumb face. I have to make her accept it. Do we have to do another one of these things?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Yeah,
You're a
Mike.
liar!
Yeah,
Wrong!
yeah.
You're wrong!
Yeah, Mike.
You're wrong.
Give her.
You're wrong.
Oh,
You're wrong!
yeah. Oh, yeah. Get with. Oh,
hate
oh, yeah. Hit it with that one. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now look on the right. Yeah. Yeah, Mike.
You're a
Yeah, get
liar.
it. Ooh, get Buddha, Mike. Oh.
What are you saying? What are you saying right now? What are you
I'm
saying?
telling you,
What are you
I did it!
saying? What are you doing with your
Stop talking.
hands? Oh,
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
oh,
Well, you're dunzos.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
That's all I got. So yeah.
This should prove it.
This should prove it.
What kind of trials?
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot
rhythm
had a
game
certain
kind.
yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did.
It did.
It
The
did.
same yellow powder that
It
had been
did.
spilled by the shelf.
did.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
It was mellow yellow.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
I don't know, man. There's lots of yellow powders out there. Go explore, see the world.
Wait. So, what was that powder
Like when I
doing
pee,
on
it's
Ogre's
usually
foot?
powder.
That's see a doctor.
And it was only on her instep, right?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Sakura
That's been going
must
on
have
for
been
years.
standing
I
right
thought that
there
was
where
normal.
The powder was spilled.
No.
So the person who spilled the powder
You telling
by the
me
shelf
you
wasn't Hina,
yeah, powder?
but
Come on,
Sakura.
come on, Mike. You come on. Powder comes out of your penis too. Come on, come
See a
on.
doctor.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
And when Sakura dropped the
Remember
bottle,
that awesome
she
drawing
dropped
I
it
made?
away
Let's look at
from
that
where She
again.
was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
Well,
But why did Sakura pay a
Yes,
visit to
but-
Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contains.
Punch the Chick-fil-A sauce with your knuckle just right in the middle. Just poke a hole.
Poison!
I do that when I'm lazy. I just kind of take my like index knuckle and just jab it in real quick.
Her! No, you didn't kill her.
You know, a lot of people really say that I killed her. A lot of people just want to be the killer.
Yeah. There's only one way to explain it. Goose go. Goose goes. So it's Sakura then. She fucking.
Yeah. She offed
Here's
herself.
my answer.
Here's my answer.
The one who killed
My
Sakura
hands.
was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
I want to know
So
why
you're
she
saying
did it.
it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
But there's a lot of things I don't want to believe. Like that Santa isn't real. I know he's real.
But when you really think about it, everything
I saw
matches
him
up.
last week with my mom.
Sakura went and
I
got
went to the mall and sat on his
She
lap.
barricaded herself
And
in
he
a
said,
room,
"Aren't you too old for this?" And I said, "Ha, you're funny, Santa."
all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
I do what I want, Santa.
'Cause of course. Sakura wanted to create the locked room, yeah?
Yeah.
I got it. The locked room mystery
Here's my
was
answer.
created
Was
by
Kermit the
Sakura.
Frog.
I'm sure
Hi,
she
everybody.
locked herself in so nobody could stop her
Hey,
from doing what
come
she
on
did.
out. No, man, Elmo has like a fucking knife.
She
No, he
sat
doesn't. He's
there,
cool. He's cool.
drank the poison,
Elmo's got
and
a
breathed her
gun.
last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
It was you, Hannah.
Whoa, that word, Hina, watch your language. It's TOS.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
Kyoko's hair is especially pink in this art.
Isn't it? Because normally it's like,
When you picked up
like
the bottle, right?
white.
Yeah, it's like a real light lavender that's like closer to white, but
I was too shocked
Very
to
pink
notice
here.
anything. And
Yeah,
Kyoko
it's
was busy
pretty.
checking the
I like
body.
it. I like that braid.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
It's so unusual to be learning. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
on shaky legs, Hina left the rec room and fell over because her legs were
You
shaky.
said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
My goodness.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Oh.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. Go! Ogre!
Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly,
You know,
I should have noticed.
the game kind of does like the voice acting, like for this whole part. It might as well just do it for the flashbacks too, because I'm never ready.
Yeah,
You
I
should've
know,
been the
right?
first
Well,
one to
Brian,
run
that's
up
on
to
you. You
Sakura's
gotta be
lifeless
ready.
body.
I know.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right?
Wow.
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence. And yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Byakuya's gonna fucking lose it. He's just like, my god, how did I miss all of this?
Am I not that smart?
Am I actually dumb? No. They're all the dumb ones.
Looks over at Makoto. No, I'm not like that.
Yeah, he's looking over at Makoto. Makoto's like poking his brain through his nose. Okay, maybe I'm not quite that dumb.
No! No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's
Don't make
over.
me have to do another Dance game with you, I swear. Yeah.
Nothing's over!
It is.
It is. Let me do the comic strip part.
Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
With the comic strip? Yeah, comic strip. Okay.
So you need Baikua with a note?
Yes.
Why is that face of fucking Baikua so
Yeah,
fucking
he's
evil?
like, yes. Finally, a note from me. Okay, Sweet Toko.
So she went into the locker. She did the hiding. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so that happened, blah, blah, blah. Sakura, Hero came in, Candy, Hero grabbed bottle.
Smashed you, poo.
Horsey.
Yeah, that one.
With the horsey. Okay, did that. Took the ropes. Toko's name. Or did he?
There it is.
Fucking booked it. Okay. No.
And then she sees it, comes out, like sneaks out.
Is this one?
Yeah. And that's when she sees the thing, hides it.
Hides it.
Then sees Sakura. Right? Or no? Oh no, wait. Puts the magazine upside down. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Magazine
sees
upside
her.
down. Then, sees Sakura. Blah blah.
That's
Scary.
the thing.
Grabs bottle. Breaks this one.
Queen. The queen.
Okay. Yeah, cleans that up. Best of her ability. Sakura all bloody and shit.
That.
Poison.
Yeah, but the only thing is that there's blood on those hands, though. She never had blood on her hands.
Yeah, I think that's just the artist fucking up.
Oh, okay.
Poison.
Yeah, let's throw it in there. Somebody comes, sees, tries to break it.
We come,
Then-
we see, we come again.
Tina takes the thingy.
That one?
Yeah.
Stop messing with me, mouse.
And places down that thing. Yeah.
Seems pretty fucking good to me.
Here's exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were
Fucking
Hiro,
Byakuya's
Toko, and
face.
Byakuya.
Oh, I'm definitely chilling
One
off
of them
tonight.
headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it.
What a
She
fucking
crawled into
creep,
the
may I
locker to get out
add?
of sight.
Yeah,
You get there
she's-
early, so you go to the locker.
I mean, that's just Toko to a T. She's fucking creepy as hell.
Then, from inside the
Yeah.
locker,
I'm proud
she
of
saw
it.
Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Yo, what's up, Science? How's it going?
Oh, what's it going?
Candy.
When he got there, he
Oh,
mistakenly
we talk
thought
about Jimmy
Sakura was going
John's.
to try
And
to kill
Brian
him.
adores
so he
some
panicked.
Jimmy John's.
I'm more of a potbelly guy myself.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma
Potbelly's
bomb
good.
and attacked Sakura
is.
with it. Thinking he'd killed her,
Do they have
he
like
hastily
big
began
long
covering up
sandwiches?
his
Because usually I
crime.
always see like the smaller ones. Do they have actually like, I guess like a foot long there or
I
something?
think so. I'm sure you could order one.
He took a
Okay.
magazine from the table.
I had
He forged a dying message
you ever heard of
from
a place
Sakura.
called
To
Shalotchki's?
that end, he wrote down a name.
Yes.
Yeah, their sandwiches like they're not subs. They're more of just like just sandwiches, like warm sandwiches.
By writing her
Dude,
name,
they're
he was
fucking
hoping to pin
delicious.
the murder
Like
on
I
her.
really adore Shalotsky sandwiches. They kind of
But
became a
course,
little
Toko
thing
had
for me.
witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
I recommend it to you guys, chat. Go get yourself a Shalotsky sandwich.
she jumped out of the locker and
They're
hid
pretty
the
good.
magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Put it in
But
upside
in her
down like
rush,
an
she made
idiot.
one little she put the magazine back upside down.
Oh my god, Mike, I don't know
Soon
why, but when
after, she
when he
watched
said
as Sakura
she put the
slowly
magazine
opened
upside
her
down,
eyes.
for some reason I just heard your voice. This is why I believe in abortions.
These fucking kids. Can't even put the magazines in right.
She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's
Oh
head
god, that was such a
and
good day, Mike.
This caused her personality
For
to
people who
switch
don't
back
know,
over
we
to
were at a
Genocide Jack.
library
When
looking
she
at
woke
video
back
games
up,
on a
her
children's
second
section.
personality
And the
also
kids
saw
just
the blood-soaked
completely
Sakura,
like
and she
fucked up
freaked
the
out.
whole shelf. It's all thrown apart, and Mike is a joke. He's making like an abortion joke, and then right behind him was
And just
a
like
mother
Hero,
and her child.
She grabbed another Monokuma
No.
bottle and attacked her.
We
This
didn't we talk
explains
about
why there
that
were
on the
2
podcast?
wounds on Sakura's
Yeah, I
head.
believe so. Yeah.
Assuming Sakura
Yeah,
really
go check out the
was dead
podcast.
this time,
They're on there. A
she
lot of
set
good
about
stories on there.
disposing of the evidence.
Oh god.
Dustpan.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle.
Dude, look at that
shards
last panel.
and a
That is
clean
badass with
chest
the
piece.
swirls and
That
everything.
is pretty badass. I like how this like. Apparently, she didn't use a broom in her dustpan. She used her hands in a dustpan.
I mean, it's Genocide Jill. She's a little psychotic.
That's true. Don't pick up shattered glass with your bare hands, kids.
Yeah, use your teeth.
And that
You
explains
use
how
your
Sakura
teeth,
was
yes.
attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2
Dude,
blows,
yes, Panic,
she
I
was
agree.
still alive.
Slochki's is fucking delicious. It's like crack. I agree.
So then,
I bet you they
what
probably
was
put
Sakura's
crack in their
actual cause
sandwiches.
of death?
Yeah, I just asked for the crack sandwich. It's great.
It's great. Take out
It
what
was
you
the
mean. Yeah, I mean,
poison
it's like a
that
fast food
Sakura
place. You can
herself
go
got
there,
from the
order it through a
chem
drive-thru, sit there. It's good shit, man. I
She
recommend.
turned the rec room into a
recommend them.
true locked room scenario, and then
The
drank
turkey bacon. I think
deadly
that's what
mixture.
I think that was my first one too. That one was
And
really
there,
really good.
She took her
I
final
recommend
breath.
that one.
I like how we're going over this final act and you're talking about fucking
Later on,
sandwiches.
the rest of us
I'm
decided
sorry.
that her
You're
body-
talking over
Chat.
Makoto, Brian.
You're
We
right.
had to smash
You're-
the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
I think you might be right though. I definitely
And
think
that
Sakura and
same
Hina kind
someone
of talked a little bit.
quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Well, again, Hina knew that Sakura committed suicide and was trying to hide it.
And while nobody was looking,
Yeah.
replaced it with an empty protein can.
Look at that top left panel, which is Genocide Jill's fucking hair twirling up there.
Is he fucking laughing?
They did all this specifically to
Oh,
place
that's
all the
awesome.
suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
False
And
conclusion.
the one who went to all that effort.
So what's with dramatic
It was you,
Makoto over
Hina.
there? You, Hina. You all alone.
So is Hina
That's
gonna
the
get
full
executed
truth of the case.
for suicide?
Well, she's not the blackened though. I don't know.
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
It's not wrong.
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you How did you manage to...
But how? But you're
How
an
were you
idiot.
able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
Cause I'm the ultimate detective?
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Kodo is the chosen one.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Ooh.
See?
Get fucked,
Didn't
dude.
I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Ooh. Ooh, look at that face.
Got him. Eat it.
So, no execution.
It's crazy.
Ooh, coins.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
We all vote for
Oh, yeah.
Sakura.
That's right.
Go do something terrible to her body. Oh,
You
God.
seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote.
I don't like how you said
So,
that.
who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Wrong one.
What's it gonna be? What's it
Everyone
gonna
just chooses by
be?
I think, yeah, right. Fuck that guy. I actually think it's Hero again. Hero's like, yeah, me too.
You know what? I think you are right. I think I was the one who did it.
What if Monokuma revives Sakura just to kill her again?
Okay.
Oh, I was just thinking that like he revives him or like fucking brings the body down. It's like Jesus, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's you speaking now.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence.
Okay, we're done here.
No, he's so depressed.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted.
Ooh, fucked up. What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died. It's all because you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
Okay, that's dark.
What?
You don't mean... You were gonna take us all... Why is she stuttering if it's Genocide Jill? That's weird. You were gonna take us all with you?
We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her.
With guns.
We all have to pay for our crimes.
Guns don't kill people. Nuh-uh. I kill people. With guns.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura carried with her when she died? Look at this. Such a
I guess I'll just read it in Sakura's voice. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's...
I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It was Sakura's suicide note.
Suicide note?
Thinking back, I should have seen it coming.
But I gotta point it out just real quick. There's a lot of love happening in the chat. It makes me so happy. Thank you all for your support for Lotus. It's the best in the world. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, we love it. Thank you.
We're all a bunch of dumb idiots, but we're your dumb idiots.
Right. It was right after Genocide Jack attacked me. Yeah, okay, can I just point this out? Some people called like Genocide Jack, and some call her Genocide Jill. This is confusing.
Well, it's because Genocide Jack was like the name of the killer until we found out that it was actually a girl. And then it's like, I guess technically Jill is more sensible, but I guess she goes by both.
Yeah. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive
my
this.
closest friend got hurt.
Sakura.
Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought she thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Yeah, Hina. Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
They're friends, yeah.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you'd just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us.
Hey, we talked to her. We hung out once.
We did. And yet.
Why?
And yet. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you didn't. Then you did the unthinkable. No, that was a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came.
Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Are you just either read all the lines or don't? Like,
that's what I need. Like, why not just do my lines?
Yeah.
A favor?
Some protein.
I mean, that's basically the line. Could I ask you to?
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the cam lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And then that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in, please! Open the door!
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weakness, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her.
I didn't blame her for shit.
I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And then you added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it.
Hina.
We killed her, all of us.
But mostly Byakuya, right?
We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
Jesus, Hina. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regret. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tear-jerker, but...
No worries, what's up, dude?
Hey!
It's just taking so long! Long! I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course, I know what she was thinking, cause her and me.
In other words,
Well, what I'm trying to say is.
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What? What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
They suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
Nani? But what? But Hina already.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
What a dick. What a dick.
What an asshole.
This fucking guy.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room.
Huh?
What? Then
Huh?
you lied to me?
You lied to me.
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes us dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribble at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little.
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. I did falsify evidence. Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
And jerking each other's off.
Phew.
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still wouldn't have been between you guys. It still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? Is all the part of a production process. Yeah, this is all part of the production process. Okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
She drew a picture of a cat.
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my... Hold on. Okay. Melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
We're using the big word today, ladies and gentlemen.
Breaking out that thesaurus.
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing?
Yeah, I mean a little bit, now that I know that the other one wasn't the real one.
Who came up with the idea of... I'm sorry?
No, he just meant in general, but go on.
Oh. Who came up with the idea of leaving a suicide note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know?
True.
You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in the darkness, giving me the willies.
Enough already.
Yeah, you said well.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill, all right? Here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate doing it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Okay, guess I'll take over. It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control
Okay,
of my
you got it.
family's dojo and demanded I
Fun little
become
back
their
and forth
tool.
here. It's great, passing it off. I throw it to you, throw it back to me. It's a team building exercise.
So the mastermind took over her family's dojo.
Well, you might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
Konnichiwa, Mo. However, that was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
Murder? They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision.
Going to kick your ass!
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course. Because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her.
Dick.
her decision to stay true to all you led her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course,
Not ionic.
I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
It's so weird that it's like every other line is voiced.
Yeah, right?
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
This is a long note. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going
So
to
she
kill
was told
is
to commit murder.
myself.
I mean suicide.
Well, she was told to commit murder, but she was the one who decided, like, fine, I'll kill myself. Take that, asshole.
Ah, smart.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. Yeah, but probably not, though.
Yeah.
For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
But again, you didn't consider how this would affect Hina. So now she hates all of us forever.
Whatever you think of me,
and now everyone is
please know
probably
that you
making
are
Hina a
all
target.
my most
Yeah.
treasured friends.
Probably more of Toko and Byakuya, in my opinion.
Probably. I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was her only limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. Ah, that's why Monokuma stole it, asshole.
Because he knew. Yep. Okay.
I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
No worries, little guy Jim. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Seriously, we'll see you tomorrow if you come by.
For
We're
sure.
playing some more stuff. This is. I don't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close. And still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She's dead, so you guys couldn't you guys wouldn't try to kill each other. But you almost ended up doing it anyways. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all.
This guy fucking sucks.
In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all of the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
Wait, victim?
What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. Except for maybe Byakuya, but...
Huh?
Eh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Yeah, it's like what Sora would say. Damn straight.
My friends are my power.
It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
Boo-hoo.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else, you stupid tubby bear.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how it's supposed to go.
Jeez, Cyan Ibex, thank you so much for gifting, what, is that you 5 tier 1 sub?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. Wow, dude.
Dang, homie, thank you.
Yeah, seriously, holy crap, dude.
Yo, and
Wow.
thank you, Panic, for the sub.
Yeah,
well, I guess that's all the tier subs to be gifted, but yeah, thank you so much.
Holy crap, dude, that's awesome.
Love
my
you
God.
lots. Everyone, give it up for Cyan Ibex, our good boy, Michael Minton.
Yeah. Oh, and he subscribed himself. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy crap, dude! Wow.
I'm gonna
crap.
suck your dick straight off.
You're
Straight
gonna
off.
get a sloppy
It's
one.
gonna fall off. I'm gonna swallow it, poop it out, and I'm gonna stop talking now.
How strange.
But anyways, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you. Remember?
Hey!
Yours enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
Careful, dude. He's gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
Right?
What's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to,
It's all clear now.
and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. But Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone!
Hey,
Well, Now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning?
How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Yeah, anyways, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you all been waiting for. Punishment time.
Who are we punishing?
Yeah, who? Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna.
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want.
The fuck? The fuck?
Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the Bear Time 1 rule.
What?
Listen up.
But I spend so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest.
What? A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
What the fuck is going on? Brian, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Are we right? Like Monokuma just like does his own death and he smiles still.
You!
Oh no!
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk!
Phew.
Well, that really took a lot out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but still. When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friend basketball?
Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! And you killed him!
Is this what you call... animalism?
Animism?
Animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chiho was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew when you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like an award in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network room was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time had me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It made me remember that every low can get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, before that,
Uh-huh.
I need you to read the postscript.
No, he needs to read the postscript.
Oh, yeah, I need
What?
to read the postscript.
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Well, at this point, Sakura wrote a novel.
Right?
Huh?
Oh, stretch? I'll give you a good stretch. Here, I'll give you a nice full screen stretch.
Oh, yeah, let me do that too. I'm slouching a little bit. It's fucking hot in my room too.
Yeah, it's pretty warm in here as well.
Whew. Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go!
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tone of yours truly.
Dulcet.
Dulcet.
Dulcet tones.
Oh, one other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in a spoiler territory.
This fucking guy.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise. So book club is dismissed for today.
What? What? You can't just stop at the most important bit.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you can't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you gooseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser.
Hmm?
Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it.
Huh. Wow, what a stubborn loser. Huh?
Well-timed hydrate panic because I just got a little bit of water left. She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you.
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here.
Hmm.
You guys should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard.
Think long and think hard, like Brian's penis.
Oh, this is quite small.
Long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message? Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school? The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. Another flashback, yay!
What did you do?
It's like a Naruto episode.
oh, that just made me sad. What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
The mastermind did something to our bodies. Oh, jeez.
Please.
Show on this doll where the mastermind touched you.
I was just about to say that.
What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us?
Well, what is he saying right
But what is he saying right now? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something?
Oh.
And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
So the class trial is over and Kumo's gone.
But
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up?
Oh yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But I
Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out.
Yeah, right? You didn't do shit, boy.
Stop talking.
Shut up.
Seriously. I'm sorry.
How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay. I see what you mean. Then I'll try.
Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? What?
No.
No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball. Because you are a sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Got him. Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. my super fucked up dysfunctional family. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. I mean, apparently it's over halfway now, but time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Oh, Night! How'd you get there? I was just cleaning my penis, and it went off.
I didn't know you were coming. I would have cleaned.
What's going on? It's 10 p.m. It's nighttime. Go to bed. I hate you. I hope you die.
I was waiting for Makoto to say, like, the nighttime crept on. I no longer feel the despair.
In fact, I was filled with hope until my hope was taken away, and all I have is despair. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I can't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Just wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Kyoko?
Yes,
Is
it's
this
me.
where she stabs him?
It is I, Kyoko, here to take what is rightfully mine, your soul.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
So you are Kyoko.
Wait, what?
Ooh. In a flash, I was wide awake. Question, do we want to see where this plays out, or do we want to leave this on a cliffhanger?
Ooh, let's leave this on a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger?
Yeah,
What else
that
think?
would be good. Okay, I'm down. I like what you're putting down there, sir. I'll drop your links for you.
What's gonna happen next? What does Kyoko want? I don't fucking know, dude. You think I wrote the game? No, I'd be much better at the trials if I did. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's a fucking great stream. Thank you again, Mike, for the fucking gifted subs. That shit's amazing. Panic, there will be head. I'll be giving him head, don't you worry. And yes, if we get to 1,000 subs and followers on YouTube and Twitch, I will strip. I'll do it. I don't give a damn. But first, we gotta get to our next goal of 275. So, baby steps, right?
Mike, when you do the strip, like I know you like you have to do a little dance. Can I be like that dude that goes under your legs, like in the what is that one song with the dude that dances over him in the elevator?
It's true.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah. The fuck. What is that song called?
Yeah, I can't. It's South Korean. I can't remember what it's called.
Fucking Gangnam Style.
There you go.
Yeah. Public chat after stream. Tonight probably not. Maybe tomorrow night. I mean, I gotta go to bed and go to work in the morning. But I'd be down tomorrow after stream.
Yeah. And if any of you guys want to come hang out with us, we have a Discord. Come chat with us. Come bond with us. We like to hang out. It's fun.
We like to hang out. It's good times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if like on my end content's been a little dry on YouTube. I'm in the process of trying to find like a good green screen and stuff. I have ideas for videos I really want to do that I think will be fun, but I don't quite yet have the equipment for it. So give me a bit of time. I'm working on it. I got some fun stuff in the chamber.
Yeah, and thank you for everyone who does watch the podcast. If you do have any feedback, feel free to type it to us on there. Comment on there.
Yeah, totally. And like always, if you guys have any art or any other cool stuff you want to show off, please do so in our Discord, and we'll show it off after the podcast in our post show.
Yeah.
Is that anything else? Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay, well then, who the shit are we raiding?
Let's see who's on.
Post is on, Captain Caviar is on, Obi-Wan is on, Hale Bales is on. Those are just the people we know.
We can do post. I'm down for post.
Do us a good old little post raid.
Yeah, get a little post raid.
Alright then, let me get these set up. Hold on.
But yeah, so thank you everyone who's here. Join us tomorrow. We're gonna be playing something. I don't know what. But yeah, but come hang out with us at 7:30. It'll be fun.
It for sure will be. We will be there. Don't be square. And give Post our love, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic night. I love you forever and for always. And get out of here, bye!